Another interesting story, this time from Kartika Chandradasa, a disciple of H. Sivarama Swami. Please share a real-life story. Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. My name is Kartika Chandradasa, and I am a disciple of H. Sivarama Swami. I would like to share with all the devotees an extraordinary and unexpected experience that occurred in Mayapur, an incident that appears to be both miraculous and deeply auspicious. November 29th, around 10 p.m., we were returning from Belpukar Madan Gopal temple after a Vaishnava seva there. While crossing a large banyan tree, I suddenly felt as though something was standing in front of my motorbike. I immediately stopped, but there was no one visible. A moment later, I heard a whisper close to my ear. I looked around again and saw no one. Feeling unsettled, I started the bike and returned. Later that night, I had a vivid dream. I saw a lady dressed in a red sari, with red bindi and red kumkum. She spoke to me in Bengali, telling me that she needed Ganga water to be offered to her in order for her to be liberated. When I woke up, Ramanuj, my godbrother who was also staying with me, showed me a recording he had made while I was asleep. Apparently, I had been murmuring a Bengali poem in my sleep. The poem described a kunda where Mahaprabhu used to bathe, and stated that within this kunda a deity was waiting to be found and rescued. The poem also said that whoever rescues this deity would immediately establish Nityaseva, and whoever is keen to take darshan of the deity with sincere devotion would receive Krishna Prema. I had no recollection of saying any of this, yet the recording was clear. What I said in the recording: Jai Kundi Gurachan Koralan Snan. The kunda where Gurachan took bath. Say Sthane Akek Thakur Mohan. In that place there is a glorious deity. Adi Rup Uddhar Jahadar Hate. Whoever rescues this ancient form. Nitya Seva Pratistha Koraib Sathe Sathe. They will immediately establish Nitya Seva. Baigraha Darshan Hoib Jarmati. Whoever will have inclination to take darsan of this deity. Krishna Pabo Basoy Hoib Targati. That person will surely get Krishna and be liberated. In the morning, me, my godbrothers and devotee friends began trying to identify which kunda Mahaprabhu used to bathe in. With research, we found references to 3 places. 1. The Ganges. 2. Garakunda near his birthplace, Bhakti Ratnakara, Sujjan Tashini. 3. A Saravar near Kalaveka Sridhar's house, where Mahaprabhu would bathe and play when tired after Kirtan, Navadvip Mahatmya. We decided to take Ganga water to these locations and sprinkle it, thinking the lady might be a wandering spirit seeking liberation. After Mangalarati, we went to Kalaveka Sridhar's house, near the Jagannath temple. We planned to go to Garakunda next. I sprinkled Ganga water around the area where the Saravar used to be. Then I felt compelled to walk into the forested area nearby, thinking perhaps the spirit might be there. As I entered, my feet suddenly felt heavy, I stumbled, and I fell onto some dense bushes. Because of the fall, I noticed a half-buried, old iron box hidden deep within thick vegetation, an area where no light reached and where it would have been impossible to spot under normal circumstances. I pulled the box out, while Ramanuj, who felt scared, recorded everything. The box was extremely old. The metal was so corroded that it turned to powder at the slightest touch. It was tied with equally old iron wire. We discovered a deity, heavily rusted, old and damp, tied with the wire on the box. When we freed the deity, we saw that it was a form of Meenakshi Devi/Parvati. Inside the box, wrapped in decomposed cloth and cotton, we found a very ancient small Gopal deity, rusted but intricately carved. Both deities were clearly very old. Later, H.G. Jananivas Prabhu came to our apartment where we took the deities. He came and saw the deity of Devi. He identified her as Praudha Maya, the same deity described in Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Navadvipa Mahatmya. He said that Bhaktivinoda Thakur had written that Praudha Maya would reappear in Mayapur, after which Mayapur would again flourish. He said she is the proprietor and owner of Mayapur, Navadvipdam. Jananiva's Prabhu immediately began Kirtan in front of the deities. His secretary said Jananiva's Prabhu led a Kirtan again after 2.5 years. H.G. Jananiva's Prabhu instructed us about worship process and also said there should be a temple built for her. I informed my Guru Maharaj H.H. Sivarama Swami Maharaj, and he was very excited to hear about such divine incident. He gave instructions for their proper worship and service. Later, H.G. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, H.G. Madhav Hari Prabhu and other exalted devotees also came and took darshan of Praudha Maya and Gopal. Praudha Maya has arrived finally in Mayapur, and Mayapur will flourish again like its ancient glories. It's significant that she arrived at a time before the inauguration of TOVP, and I feel fortunate and humbled that she chose me and my devotee friends for such a historical service. Seeking blessings and dust from lotus feet of all the Vaishnavas. Your servant, Kartika Chandra Dasa.